Welcome back to another episode of Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy, and on this channel, we focus on BRC20s, we focus on bitmaps, and we focus on ordinals most importantly. This channel is to bring you guys information every week, every weekend, and with interviews. So today we're doing another market update. We basically got a really packed jam week for you guys. So please hit that little bell icon because we're gonna be putting out video after video after video. So please, we got so many interviews lined up for you guys. Really appreciate you guys watching, and let's get into the show. And bring in my partner as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What up? What up? What up?
So I just got back from a very short vacation. Things went a little haywire. I got a notification from Ninja Alerts that was like, oh, XBT went down to like 60 sats, and it was like at 90 sats, and that's when I really started digging in, and that's when I found out the Richard Hart got sued, and that's when I found out the curve hack happened. So it was kind of like a rolling ball of things happening. So it's just not our space; it's the entire crypto space.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you know, it was just so weird because it was like a domino effect of these three events, right? So Richard Hart, obviously he had a target on his back the entire time, and with his Louis Vuitton bags and all that stuff, and being flashy. I mean, I was honestly surprised that he hadn't been targeted before. With that being said, you know, the curve finance thing has really gotten some experienced people in the space a little rattled. Like, you know, I saw Mark Jeffrey commented on it, and you know, I saw like a ton of people like what is it, Wolf of All Streets, Rand. Yeah. Everybody's, you know, just kind of like shaken by it because curve is looked at, you know, respectfully, right? And then you had that actually got resolved. The funny thing was that the hacker actually, supposedly the hacker got front ran and ended up losing everything that he stole, and then it went back to curve finance, which is weird. And then it turned into this domino effect to where everybody got freaked out and then sold off, and that affected like, you know, the team and all that stuff, because the price went from like 77 cents to 50 cents. And then you had Bald, you know, that the Bald one was weird. That totally seemed like an inside job or something, man. I mean, who's even messing with like base chain? What is base chain?
Well, it just dropped. It dropped last week. It went live. It is Coinbase's layer 2, or they're using Optimism. And Bald was a meme coin that they created because Brian Armstrong has a bald ass head. So I think Bald was the point of that. And for that. And then rumor has it that it could be SBF or Sam Trabucco from FTX. This space is wild, man. Absolutely
wild. It's wild because everybody's saying that like SBF doesn't even have internet and he's on house arrest and all this stuff. But you know, it is, I will say though, it is weird though. And whenever, you know, the SEC and the government entities that want to go after DeFi, it's like, this is kind of like just all this DeFi shitty stuff on DeFi just happened back to back to back, right? So we've been through times like this before, so we'll kind of see how the rest of it plays out. But yeah, it's crazy because like I saw the Bald BRC20 token get minted, and it's like BRC is kind of like this like weird copycat of like these meme coins that get launched on Ethereum, but like you can't like ramp it up like as fast, you know. So it's weird. Sometimes they're good plays because of that, you know, because like you're like, oh shit, like I'm not too late because it takes fucking forever for like the transactions to go through. But
which is a blessing and a curse, right? Like it's like it sucks to wait, but it's a nice security blanket, and that's what Bitcoin is. It's you know, a security blanket. So
yeah, for sure. So yeah, you know, the market's been kind of weird whenever you're out of town and all that stuff. But then like coming back to like BRC's side of things, Bitcoin, well, before BRC, Bitcoin took like a dump to like 28K, which was weird, and then jumped right back up last night to like 29.5, and I think we're sitting at 29 like 150 or something.
Yep, 150. Yep.
So but yeah, with that being said, go ahead and jump into the BRC20 market.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
you're a presenter.
Yeah, let me get my screen up here. Yeah, so Let's see. Ordi has taken its throne back in that number one spot with a 7% increase here, sitting at $6.11, pretty much where we were our last update. Meme jumped back up here. We haven't seen meme up here in a minute. They're at $10.21, and even though they're number two with 24-hour volume, they're down 10% for the
Yeah.
last 24 hours. Oshi has taken a bit of a dump here, sitting at 1409. And that's the thing about Oshi, man. Like, I feel like Oshi is one of the ultimate swing trades for BRC20 tokens. I mean,
Yeah.
remember, I took advantage of it when it went from, I want to say, like 800, 900 to 350 at one point, and I
Yep.
jumped right on it and I flipped it back to 800. So it's like these type of tokens that have been established in terms of the BRC20 space have been here for a while. I feel
Yep.
like they're pretty solid swing trades, not financial advice, but like something that I like to do. So
For sure.
they're down 1.21%. And then we jump into track, which seems to have bounced back pretty solid. Oh, well,
31 cents.
not actually, yeah. So I think this is a little bit skewed because
Yeah.
this is over the past like 2 days, track like dumped all the way down to, I think it dumped all the way down to like 25 cents or something, didn't it?
I saw it 27, but I wasn't really looking as much as I used to. So
Okay. So sitting at 31 cents, and that's a like I feel like it's a solid entry.
I mean, it's 50% down from its high.
Yeah,
Actually, like I want to say, like closer to 60. It was at
yeah,
75, now down to 30. I mean, right now it could be a really good buy. I mean, not financial advice. I'm a holder of track, and I'm looking to accumulate more, but I would like to accumulate more in the 20s. I feel like I'm just afraid though. I feel like Benny's just going to drop something soon. I have no idea. I haven't talked to him in a while, but like I just feel like he's just one of those guys, man. He just works on shit like nonstop, and something's going to come out soon.
yeah. Well, we know he's motivated because, like we talk about on the show, like he has that
Yeah,
past experience with Ethereum's DeFi infrastructure and kind of getting edged out on that just because of the space at the time and the players in the space. And so, I think he's definitely hyper focused, and we'll see what happens, right? But
yeah,
man, like it definitely looks like a great entry, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but like I don't know. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, and I might miss it, but we'll see what happens here. I do know, like they did announce, and we announced this last time, but
yeah,
he says that like the BRC20 indexing is completed. He said it's done. So we'll see what the developers do if they start using the API and they start tracking it as well, and
for sure.
we'll go from there. OXBT, man, this one's also probably like if you timed it right, like it's been a great swing trade token. Like if
Yeah,
because what was the lowest it's gotten in the past week or two?
I want to say 60,
60.
60.
Well, I think I
Yeah.
saw it drop into the
Did
50s,
you?
dude. Yeah.
Ooh,
And
wow.
so and then but the crazy thing is like after it dropped into I think 58 or something, it got back up to like I want to say like a
74.
well, higher than
Did,
that, like
did it
88.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
88, and then it's been a good swing trade, but it's also a little bit like nerve-wracking because
Yeah.
you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know what the plans are.
Yeah.
The only thing you do know is that it seems like BitGod is dedicated to making it, this thing succeed is what I've seen, but
Well,
do
what
your own
happened
research on that.
last yeah, what happened last Saturday was they recently just burned the entire treasury. So which was about I want to say about 30 million OXBT. So BitGod's Foundation or the Redacted group, they no longer hold any OXBT, which could be a not a great thing because now there's no, now
Incentive.
there's no reason incentive for them to like really think. But there's rumors that they might be trying to burn the entire supply and giving wait lists for the burning. I mean, so these are just rumors that I'm hearing around the space. I've been talking to different people in DMs about it. I'm a holder of OXBT. I've been a holder for a long time now, and so I'm just hoping that I mean, honestly, BitGod's his entire name is built around this token. Like if he messes this up, his redacted project isn't going to do much better. So it's for him. He needs to uh like do something with this token, whether it's burn it to zero or just burn
You
it
can't burn
away.
it to zero, bro.
Well, you could burn the supply to zero. It's possible. Like,
Except for
you
whoever's
know,
holding tokens.
well, yeah, well, except in walls, but you could burn this all the way down and give like an NFT whitelist or an ordinal whitelist or something. I'm just spitting off things
Yeah, yeah,
possible,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
could burn this entire supply down. I mean, I'd be sitting there with a good bag of it and with no with nobody to sell to. But I don't know. I'm just rapping. But let's keep
Yeah,
this
yeah,
going.
yeah. No, I mean, but I think the burn route for something like this is a perfect like um route to take, right? Like it's because okay, like there's some stagnant energy that has been going up. It was a little bit volatile energy, right? Like it's been going up and
Yeah.
down, up and down. What's going on? Big God this, big God that, right? But like if you burn like a substantial amount of the supply that's not obviously being held by anybody, it's but that's where the problem comes, right? So like how are they going to grab the supply? Because with BRC20, everything is being held by some entity or something.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to buy the supply and then burn it, right? Or one thing that could happen is voluntary burns. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
I'll
yeah,
burn it right now.
you could give up your tokens, but at the end of the day, you're cutting the supply. Now, what will that do in the BRC20 space? Because we don't have liquidity that
Yeah.
lives on, this token is uh, based off of demand in terms of, someone's going to put the price out there, right? So
Yeah.
it will encourage someone if they're saying, what's the total supply? 200 million?
200 million. Well, now 170.
170. Okay. Let's say that let's say 130 gets burned. Then you got 40 million left, right? Okay, so then everybody that's going to list their tokens definitely are going to change the price,
For sure.
but it's still up to them. It's still based on demand. It's not based on supply plus liquidity in the token, right? So that all changes once liquidity is living on the ordinal layer, but we're not there
Yeah.
yet.
Well, I have some ideas for the burning in case anyone's listening who think. So there's one thing they can do, and this is Jack Levin did. You do an auction, right? You put out 30 ordinals, right? Maybe put them on a rare sat or whatever. 30 ordinals and or a collection, and just say, hey, the top 30 burners of OXBT will get an airdrop for one of these 30, right? So then you got just people burning, but really only the top 30 are going to receive the airdrop. So I think I might burn just not enough. You might burn just not enough. Somebody else might come in, and we might be sitting there like, oh wow, I need to burn 20,000 more to get the 30th.
Yeah.
This could create an escalating wall of
Like a
burning, right?
waterfall, yeah,
Like a
waterfall.
waterfall of burning, because and I think that's best for this token, because you don't need all 200 million. Let's burn the supply down. There's not enough of us, so that way when people come later, there it's not enough for them, you
Yeah,
know.
no, I think that's a great idea, honestly. And what I think they should do, like, man, like this, if I had like a certain amount of OXBT, and they did like top three, like or whatever they decide, where like OMBs, OCMs, or something like
Yeah,
high value like that, you would get a lot of burning.
100%.
Yep.
And
Or
I would burn,
yeah,
like, just for the fun of it, honestly. Like, but and you can also say, hey, even if you don't like even if you don't get one of the 30, you would still qualify for the
a
white list
raffle or
of the
something. Yeah.
yeah, or the white list or the raffle or the OXBT, and we'll raffle a few off to the people who didn't get the top 30 or something. There's so many possibilities, but like let's burn this. He's saying now this is the community thing, to decentralized. Let's burn it, man. Let's
Yeah.
burn it. Burn.
Yep. Yep. I mean,
All
I
right.
think that's a great idea. It's sitting at 66 sats here, 2 cents, down 2.94%. So yeah, it's kind of fluctuating between like 60 to 80. I feel like recently we have Council CNCL at 180,000 sats. So sitting at like that 274 drop,
Yeah.
right? So because we saw it last week at like 330,
Yeah.
310, 320
But the council
around.
hasn't really been out there. They're not really doing anything right now, and like we're I want to say we have a relationship with them, and they're not even talking to us right now. So I just think they're head down building right now. I just don't think, and nothing is distracting them right now. They're getting shit done, and still, we mentioned it last week, but they're going to be doing the spaces once a week or a couple times a week or something like that. So that should be fun to get into. So
Yeah, and also I popped into their Telegram, and I believe I saw an admin say that PFPs I believe in August, but I'm not gonna give confirmation on that. But that's what I
Yeah,
believe I saw today. So do some research, jump in their Telegram, ask them. But I believe August possibly for PFPs. If so,
yeah,
that's big. I think everybody's kind of waiting for the council to make this big move you
yeah,
know because I as I mentioned before, I do expect the council to be competing with Oshi in terms of price.
yeah,
I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't be competing with Oshi.
yeah,
If they have this solid launchpad product and PFPs coming, and I think what's going to happen is once those get released, people will, you know, in my opinion, will probably buy into them more because they see a product.
for sure. And like exactly, like I feel like we have 30 members, right? So that's just 30 people working on one potential product right now, which is just ToshiPad. I guess you can say two with the PFPs, right? So
Yeah.
um I'm curious what's next. I don't think it's just ToshiPad, and I think there's gonna be a bunch of stuff. And Council is going to be from my understanding, going to be the governance token. So
Yeah, that's what everything that we've got in terms of knowledge from about what the council token is going to be definitely points towards a governance style token for their whole entity, right?
yeah,
So, and I'll say this too, like some of their people that recently onboarded are big names in the space,
yeah,
and like project owners that have been here since the early days and have their own token and stuff. So I'll leave it at that until we get that interview because I know one of them we should have lined up to interview. But yeah, so Council up 8% from over the last 24 hours. X
yeah,
is up 23%. This one's interesting. I feel like that branding from X is still kind of keeping it alive, man. I mean,
yeah.
there is 10 million only in tokens here, so maybe that's a part of it. But we'll see what happens with X because it seems like it's not dying, it's not going away. LK99 down
I
52.98%. Go ahead.
I'm interested in this because you keep tweeting about it.
Yeah, so
What the
so
hell is going on with this token?
So this token is actually just a meme off of the
Okay.
superconductor LK99 that was discovered or kind of created slash discovered by these two Korean scientists. So it's a superconductor that can operate at room temperature. So like that basically, if you know anything about quantum computers, that's supposedly like the future of computing, right? It's like can do what like I think 60 computers, like if you were to use 60 computers to work together to complete a task that takes a week, this can do it in like maybe like 6 minutes or something,
Okay.
like this type of computer. But the problem is that the superconductor material that works with those computers, they can only operate in extreme cold conditions. So those quantum computers are underground in Southern California right now. This makes it able to have those quantum computers up, like we could create them at scale like a laptop or something,
Yeah.
because it's so basically it actually kind of scares me because I posted something today because everybody says that quantum computing can decrypt any encryption like that. So crypto is all encryption, right?
Yeah.
Meaning that it could hack all of crypto. But developers have known about this for years, so they have been preparing hopefully for
Yeah.
that.
And you gotta remember too, there's white hat hackers too. So once they
Yeah,
figure out a way that it happens, they will immediately figure out ways
reverse
to stop
engineer
it.
it. Yeah,
Yep.
reverse engineer it. Yep. So that's down 52.98%. I think this ends up dying. It's just basically a meme off of that, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong. Recursive, they had been up for the past couple weeks. They're down 2.44%. They're sitting at 8 cents. I think they're a 21 million supply too. So they were really rocking it.
Yeah.
And they have that tool, so they kind of earned it. Um, 21 million. So this was something that Trevor Owens posted about yesterday because the we hit
21
did we
million.
yeah we hit 21 million
21 million
inscriptions.
inscriptions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
this
should
is
actually mention that before. We congratulations everyone
yes,
here. I
yes.
mean, we've been
Everyone
here
in the Ordinal
since
space.
what? I want to say 7 million, right? Since
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
around
came
there.
around.
Yeah.
So we've been here for a little while now, and it's insane how fast it's moving. We should be at 22 probably by the freaking next week. So
Well, imagine what we're gonna be like in a year from now, right?
yeah, yep.
And
And
I go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that's why a lot of these young inscriptions were gonna go for a lot of money eventually.
Yeah,
Like the
hundred
under a
percent,
million.
dude.
So
That's a game changer
I
in my
know.
opinion. But we'll see what happens. I need to get some sub 10Ks, but those are expensive.
Yeah,
Um, so that was a meme coin, obviously a meme token, down 11%. Not surprised. MXRC, your boy, good.
yep,
He's grinding every day. I see his posts, man. Like he's like just grinding through all the
yep,
obstacles that they've gone through. So I really believe in him as a person.
yeah.
And so I'm bullish on this project because of him. Like you
I
always
agree.
say, you're bullish on people.
Yep,
That's I take your kind of perspective with him, and so that's how I feel. Dozy is at 98 sats, up 11%. So the bottom half of the top 24 chart looks to be better than the
yeah,
top half here. Um, Yari, the bridge token for Oshi, is up 12%. What is that priced at here? $134. This one has been pretty strong because it's
yeah.
been riding on the coattails of Oshi. Um, Ledger's weird to me. Um, Man, I don't know what to think of them because they kind of flow from like 20 to like all the way to 40
Yeah.
sats. And the thing about them too is they just did like a vote uh to have 240,000 ledger from the treasury be sold for marketing. But here's the problem: is they use the Twitter voting. So
Oh man.
literally, like, I mean, I get like you can't take a snapshot, but I think you can, right? There's a way to take a snapshot
Yeah, you
because
can easily take a snapshot.
yeah,
You can sign up for that right now. It's called, I think it's, I forget the
but there's
website.
no
It's a snapshot.
governance. But there's no governance to where like if you hold tokens, you can vote, right?
Well, normally there is, but I don't know if you can do it with BRC20s
That's
yet.
what I'm
I know
saying.
you
I
can do it
don't
with
know.
ERC20s. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know,
So
but they
you
could
could,
take the snapshot and then like send something to the wallet that to give them. I don't know. They could figure. They did a straight up like Twitter vote. Like I voted on it.
dude.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
It's
like
like do it in your Discord.
or
Like
something different. And this is not hate on Ledger. I know that
yeah.
might have been the only way to do it, but
No,
yeah,
there's no only way to do it. That's bullshit. These guys, and you could bot it. You know how easy it is to bot a freaking a
Twitter,
like
yeah,
Jack Levin gets botted on his polls all the time.
for sure. So they obviously won that 240,000 that treasure. So I think they sold it maybe, and they're going to use it. They said for marketing and R&D, research and discovery or development.
Research and discovery. Let's send it. Yeah.
um, so ATMT, we were talking about this before.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to their website, or they don't have their website. Official web. Yeah. So they are a layer 2, Bitcoin layer 2 based on AI technology. So their BRC token is ATMT. So this one's interesting. They do have an ERC20 token, but they
Yeah.
also have the ATMT. So definitely, I would say research them, man, because they might be one Bitcoin layer 2, AIS chain and AIW chain. Um, so it looks like they're starting out to build. Phase 1 will be mapped 1-to-1 to the
Yeah.
AIS chain and AIW chain and Bitcoin layer 2. AIS chain is responsible for the AI computation process.
Yeah.
AIW chain is responsible for the AI exploration process. EVM supported. So yeah, it looks like they're trying to do something on Bitcoin layer 2 as well as EVM, which
And they're partners with Alex, right? That's one of their definitely
well,
partners.
Alex did yeah,
Their
Alex
launchpad one.
listed them, yeah. So cool. Yeah, so they're
Yeah, I think if you use Alex Launchpad or have partnership with Alex, I think you're they're not a rug. From my
Yeah, I mean,
understanding,
Alex
so,
has been doing very well on the charts too.
yes,
So then you have JKA1. I don't know who they are. I need to research them. They
something
seem
new.
either
Yeah,
new or something. AHBT. I looked them up. Couldn't find any information on them.
yeah,
Um, Orpo. Orpo sitting at 305. Orpo's been kind of weird in terms of their price
yeah.
movement.
Could you
Um,
click that?
so they're sitting at 9 cents. Not bad.
Yeah,
I think they have an 8 million supply, 9 cents, but they've been kind of like, I talked to you about this, right? So this
yeah,
is the second sale that I've seen that has been weird because, like, why would someone pay 3 cents more for 1,000 Orpo, right? Unless they
yeah.
just messed up. They all another crazy. This was that crazy sale. I mean, this one sucks, bro. Like, look at this one. Like,
Well,
this was sell.
I'm not seeing your screen.
Oh shoot, am I not on the right one? Give me a second. The audience is probably like, this guy's taking crazy pills.
No, no, it was fine. I really, we didn't really need your screen until now. So,
Yeah. So you see this? You
oh
see
yeah,
that 9 cents for two,
9 cents.
and then look at this. Some dude bought this for 43 cents, right? 5,000. I mean, he paid $2,000 for this. I
Like, what
mean,
is going on?
well, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that it was just a mistake, um, and he's going to learn from that. But then, like, you see this, right? This jumped up 3 cents too. So
Yeah,
I mean, it could be mistakes. We'll see what happens.
yeah,
But I overall Orpo's working on that liquidity pool decks. So
yeah,
if they're able to produce a product, I'm bullish on them. AMSC, not sure about them. Benny's down about 2%. This is the
yeah.
meme token for
Track and
track.
Rarity Garden.
Yep. VMPX has been kind of just up and down. They're also kind of a little bit weird to me because I mean, someone just bought this for 500, but then they're
Yeah,
listing for like 160, and someone bought it for
yeah,
209. So I don't know. That's the crazy thing about BRC20s is that it's not you people create the price, right?
yeah.
Not the exchange. Pepe is back in the top 24, but kind of dead even here at 94
Mhm.
sats, and then you have Wizard at 22 sats. So yeah, nothing really sticking out. There's a couple of interesting ones that made it into the top 24 AMSC. Let me check them real quick. I just want to see if there's anything that could be anything right now.
AMSC. It's a new one for me. I haven't
Yeah.
really looked into them, but up 78%, sitting at a 0.017.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but I'll continually look into them. But yeah, that's the BRC20 update, man. There's nothing huge sticking out. Kind of playing off of, I feel like Bitcoin had its ups and downs. Kind of same thing here. The big ones that I see that possibly are opportunities, in my opinion, but not financial advice, are Track. And then also possibly, taking a look at Oshi for some swing trading
yeah,
and OXBT also. So that is it.
yep. So I didn't mean to jump out on you. I just added
No,
this
you're good.
screen to get ready, and then it just automatically pops out. So yeah, so I'll be doing your Magiceden Ordinal update. I want one question for you. So when Track puts out its BRTC20 indexer, are we still going to use Unisat, or are we going to move over to my man Benny and Track's new indexer?
Well, I mean, is his indexer gonna come with a marketplace?
I mean, you have to, right?
Not necessarily, because what he could
Yeah,
do is he could just provide indexing to specific marketplaces, and then he's like, okay, we have a partnership with Ordinal's wallet, we have a partnership with
that is true.
OrdSwap, we have a partnership with
Yeah,
these three. They're using my BRC20 indexing,
yeah.
you know.
But
So if
when
he
there's multiple sites using his indexer,
social
like
consensus is forming.
yeah, I guess when you split the screen, you put half Rarity Garden and then half
Unisat,
Unisat.
and then you're gonna arbitrage the
Oh.
crap out of it.
All right, we'll jump into some BRs. I'm sorry, some ordinals. Let me see popular collections. Back here. All right, so we got I'm gonna put on. I like the 7-day. We got Ordinal Maxi Biz sitting at 0.1969. These guys been floating around here. You see it down to 0.18, and then you see it up to about 0.221. So they're definitely floating around there. And you got the bitmaps sitting at now 21.8K owners. Bitoshi actually tweeted today. He said that everyone needs to send one new person a bitmap.
I
And I
saw
thought
that.
that was a really, really good idea because that'll get people interested. It's like, especially noobs, like, what's this bitmap stuff? And it really opens up the owner. I mean, 800K with only 21.8 owners is, but like, I'm sitting on a big pile myself. So I definitely get it. But yeah, this is one thing I found interesting. Is this a mistake or
Oh,
is there really 19.4 thousand listed? Like that sounds insane to me.
yeah, but it's relative to the total. So
800K.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
right. You're right. But
So
I just thought that was pretty crazy because I don't know if I could scroll that long. This, but
I
yeah,
think that's
so
that actually could be a great onboarding to Ordinal's initiative as well. Not
yeah,
just
for
a
sure.
bitmap, but like because I was thinking about it. I was like, who am I going to send a bitmap to? Like
Yeah,
that doesn't have a like that doesn't have a wallet, like a Unisat
yeah,
wallet or an Ordinal's compatible wallet, because like they need a wallet, right?
yeah.
And everybody that has a wallet probably has a bitmap. You
Oh,
know
for
what I
sure.
mean? And
Yeah,
so it's a good initiative to send to somebody. Basically, you're like, hey, you want something free?
yeah. Download the next first wallet.
All you gotta do is get an X1st wallet, get a Unisat wallet, and I'll send you a bitmap. And they're like, I've heard of
Yeah,
bitmap, but like, but if it's free, then
yeah.
I think
Hell yeah.
that's but how are you gonna track that initiative? You know what I mean?
That's true.
So someone could start doing like tag a friend that you sent a bitmap to.
Yep.
That there you go.
And
Something
then
like
we'll
that.
send you both the bitmap. You know what I mean? Something
Or
like
something.
that type of thing.
Yeah. To where it's like it like
Yeah.
just builds up and it turns into something crazy.
I have an issue. I keep buying these type of stuff because, like I told you, I
You're
want to
still
build a
buying
city.
them?
Well, I am, dude. I am. But only when I see something like this, where I know that all these parcels are probably going to be, sought after, especially when you see shit like this.
Do you
And
feel
like,
like that
look at all
those are
these
not going to be
parcels.
worth much, like the ones with the tons of parcels in them?
I feel like this one is going to be worth a shit ton because
Uh-huh.
this block right here is going to be the center of someone's city, you know? And I feel like this shit is just going to be like echoed. Like, you're going to be able to find this shit
So is
everywhere.
that going to be more like the ocean?
Yeah.
The small
Yeah.
ones?
Well, I think this stuff, this little blackened, you probably see the blackened, like tiny little guys right there. That looks like the ordinal transactions right there. But oh yeah, so
What's your thoughts on cuz people are starting to complain
like that would
about
be the ocean.
Oh, that's crazy. I haven't even seen one like that.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on the bots kind of attacking the newly mined bitmaps? Did you hear about
I
that?
mean, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's there's no way a normal person, and that's why I was kind of wanting to stop at 800K, just because it's just bought it. So we bought it and sold immediately.
Yeah, but
Especially the good ones. So, but I mean,
what are they coming up with for a solution for that? Because someone said, I think it was like Sam. Somebody was like, "Oh, that's why I said everything after 800K is water," and I was like,
yeah.
"No one's gonna buy those. Then no one's gonna like even try to inscribe those."
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. They're gonna get sold in the marketplace. You're gonna be able to buy them for cheap. Everything right now is super cheap. So whatever. To me, it's just a part of the game that we play. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's no. It's kind of like we live in America with a corrupt government. It's just the game we play. Like
yeah.
we gotta live by it.
I think the just focus on like the tools and the building is really important right now.
Oh man, I want to buy this. Oh,
All
someone
right.
already bought it. God damn it. All right, sorry. I'll get back into the market update. I love looking at the bitmaps, dude. Like I don't know what it is, but that's just me. But yeah, so I kind of want to do this for market update too. The 900. So okay, there's none for sale here. Let me pop on that for sale thing. Can't find it. Whatever. So the 99 club sitting at 0.18. So to be a part of the 2-digit club, you need about 0.18. To be a part of the 3-digit club, you need about 0.034. To be a part of the 10K club, which we are both a part of, you need about 0.0049. To be a part of the 100K club, you need about 0.000369. So, yeah, let's hop back over to the Bitcoin Frog sitting at 0.02098. And we got BTC God sitting at 0.96. This is super cheap, under a Bitcoin for them, because they've been sitting. They're at 1.3 at one point. So,
Yeah.
this is or Cash. We're gonna have Sonic on, who is the I want to say one of the founders, because we're not 100% sure, but or Cash, he's gonna be explaining that to us. So I'm looking forward to that. We have a pretty good understanding of it as of now. But I think to get more in depth of what's coming and how to do it, I think Sonic is the perfect guy for that. So,
yep.
And then we got have you seen this one? This is new to me.
No. I'm pretty. Let's see.
Oh, you ain't getting none.
Let me see how long ago they. 6 months ago they inscribed.
Look at that range.
Yeah, it's crazy. 19 or 1669. Oh yeah, so these are pretty.
21 Bitcoin floor. That's insane.
The floor
Bitcoin...
is 21 Bitcoin.
Yeah, bro.
What the? Oh, only
and that's
one.
Just somebody
was,
putting up.
Yeah, only one was sold, but it was sold 1 day ago for 1.1 Bitcoin.
No,
that's crazy.
And then we have Bitcoin Bandit sitting at 0.11. They are one of the I want to say 5-digit range inscriptions.
Yeah,
under 100K, which is that to me. I want to get a Bitcoin Bandit one day. I think that's something I want to do. And then Bit Apes by Bored Ape Yacht Club sitting at 0.0036. Apes on. I'm tired of apes. I'm tired of monkeys. Ugh. And we got Ordinal Penguins sitting at 0.25. Seize Control back in the top 12 at 0.118. I really like this art on these guys. This is some pretty cool shit. I know there was some FUD around it, but I still think it's pretty awesome. And what is their inscription numbers? Okay, they're below and above 10 million. So
yeah, their thing is the uncommons. They're all on uncommons.
Sats. And we have the Bitcoin Punk sitting at 0.23. I want to jump into a few jump into the Bitcoin Bear Cubs. We haven't seen those guys in a while. They have
those apes to me, man. Those are. I feel like that one's a deal. It looks like not the best art, but if we're talking about inscription numbers.
Holy shit!
I mean, look at that. So that's the cheapest one right there. Right. I mean, 5,884.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it jumps to like double. So that 0.08 to me, that's a good buy. But who knows? Maybe I don't know why they're going for so cheap. But anyways, back to your bears.
No, you're definitely right. I definitely jumped over to these. I actually didn't notice the inscription number was that low. What is the inscription number on this guy?
5,000.
Wow, man.
And so
that's a steal.
Like, it's definitely cheaper than the other ones that are in that range.
Yeah, I mean, you got some going for 1 to 2 Bitcoin. So
I mean, look at the bandits. The bandits are the floor for the bandit, and it's 60,033 is 0.11 Bitcoin. Now look at that Bitcoin apes on Bitcoin. You're looking at 5,884.
Yeah.
So it's just
I
don't know, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. I think it's a good buy, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. It is what it is. So I think that is your market update for this week of August, the first week of August, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know, man. Time is flying.
So I want to ask you this before we go. So is Bitcoin Summer not happening? Because it's getting to the end now,
bro. Like, do you remember how like that? Like, it was so funny. Like, every Spaces was like Bitcoin Summer, Bitcoin Summer. Blah, blah. Look, man, there was definitely some highlights there, right? Like, I think the frogs got to like 2,500 or something US dollars.
Yeah.
And so it went from like 600 to like 2,000, 2,500.
Yeah.
And there was some stuff that like definitely like that got up there, but I don't know if I don't think it's gonna be like that DeFi summer situation, but we're here early, and we have to remember too, like the infrastructure isn't fully built out.
Benny's building it. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right, guys. I want to thank you for watching. Please smash the like. Please smash the sub. We really appreciate you guys. I mean, we're over 400 subs, and
Thank
we get
you.
like 400 views, and we appreciate that. We are people that watch this show are or sub into the show are watching it, and if it's still insane to me that 300 people watch my face talk
Yeah.
about crypto.
Well,
Like,
you know, like there's a culture building in Ordinals, and we talked about this before we got on air, but you know, the culture here is real. It's legit. You
100%.
know, sure, we have some grifters probably still in the space, but like it seems like a lot of that has been kind of like the fat's been cut off. You know, for
Yeah,
the most part. I mean, obviously you're still gonna have bad apples, but you can't help that. But for the most part, like man, there's this culture here that seems like it's very like unity, like
for
community,
sure.
you know. And so we appreciate that. We appreciate all your support. You know, we just want to bring you guys the best info. And just remember, always do your own research. None of this stuff that Shizzy and I are talking about is for financial advice, and you guys know that already. But we just got to put it out there, and we appreciate you guys.
Yep. Thank you guys. Thanks everyone for watching. See you guys this weekend. Look out for ISMO, was it ISMO Chris?
IMSO.
IMSO Chris. So we'll have
I'm
an
so
interview with
Chris.
him.
Yep.
I'm so Chris Solana. Well, we'll have to break all that down for him too. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Look out for that possibly tomorrow. So
Yep.
thank you
Yep. Yep.
guys.
Yep. All right. Peace.